It's 10 a.m. on WKYT Midmorning. A father and son escaped from their car after crashing into an icy central Kentucky lake.
Investigators identify a man killed in a weather-related crash.
And touching tributes to great artists were the highlights at the Grammys.
This is WKYT Midmorning.
Good morning. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey here on WKYT. Catch your breath and put down your shovel while you can. After an early round of snow today, we're tracking another band that is looking to roll through this afternoon.
It's another WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day. Meteorologist Micah Harris is live in the First Alert Weather Center. Micah.
Yeah, if you're just now getting up trying to get outside, the main roads look pretty good. They're mainly dry in terms of not getting a lot of that snow on there. So mostly dry, but the back roads, the side roads, yeah, that's where you start to see those snow covered. Still that slush outside. Temperatures anywhere from 32 to about 34 degrees at this very moment. I just got an update off of Twitter. If you're heading eastbound across I-64, heading toward Moorhead or toward Ashland, West Virginia, work your way into West Virginia, that area is mainly clear on I-64, but some of those back roads and some of their higher elevations still has that slush on there. So getting updates via Twitter and also Facebook, we appreciate all that. You can see there's nothing really going on, right? Look back toward the west. Here comes another system that's going to be barreling on in here. That will give us a wintry mix to play with later on this afternoon, off into the evening. I'm going to go through that timing. I'm going to show you when this moves into our viewing area and who sees it and who does not coming up.
Okay, see you in a bit. Thank you, Micah.
Well, a close call this morning for a Scott County father and son. Their SUV crashed into a creek.
It happened west of Georgetown off US 460 on Belvedere Drive. Police there say the couple hit a patch of ice on the road, sending their car right into the water, as you see. They were not hurt, and they were able to get out of the car and back up to the road. Also in Scott County, a man walked away from a serious crash this morning. A car slid off Paris Pike near Apple Creek Lane east of Georgetown. It went down an embankment and slammed into a tree. Luckily, the driver was not hurt in that either, and roads in that area, though, are said to be continuously slick this morning.
New on WKYT Mid-Morning, we've learned a man injured in a weather-related crash in Perry County has died. The coroner says 57-year-old Patrick Campbell was ejected when the SUV he was in flipped several times on Highway 7 in the Viper community. 3 other people had to be cut from the SUV. We don't know how they're doing this morning.
Rain and temperatures barely above freezing are causing flooding in some areas today. The Floyd County Sheriff's Department shared this picture with us. Water is covering a bridge on Minnie Road that is south of Prestonsburg. And road crews are about to close part of an eastern Kentucky highway to remove a giant boulder. It is on the eastbound shoulder of Highway 80 near the Floyd-Knott County line. The boulder is not blocking the road, but you can see it is precariously perched nearby there. It fell during a rock slide about 4 o'clock this morning. The State Transportation Cabinet says one eastbound lane will have to be closed while crews work to remove the boulder.
In Powell County, a stretch of the Mountain Parkway had to be shut down this morning because of the weather. Dispatchers say a section of the parkway near the Wolfe County line was causing drivers lots of problems. It was closed for about 30 minutes to allow crews to treat the road. In Lexington, road crews say they could not pre-treat the roads because of yesterday's rain. Since midnight, police have responded to more than a dozen crashes and reports of drivers needing help. You can track snow along with the latest traffic with the WKYT Weather Plus Traffic app. You can download it for free in the app or Google Play stores.
Other news now, and a breaking news alert from WKYT. A man convicted of killing a Lexington police officer has been denied parole. Glenn Doneghy is serving a 20-year sentence for manslaughter in the 2010 hit-and-run death of Officer Brian Derman. He was denied parole 2 years ago as well. Speaking to a parole board from the Little Sandy Correctional Complex this morning, Doneghy was not allowed to talk about the Derman case because he is currently appealing his conviction. Derman's widow testified during a parole hearing yesterday that Doneghy has not earned an early release. Doneghy will be eligible for parole again in 2 years. A Whitley County woman who admitted to playing a role in her 2-year-old daughter's death has now been sentenced. The Commonwealth's Attorney's Office says Trina White received a 10-year sentence for second-degree manslaughter. She pleaded guilty last month. In 2013, investigators say White's daughter died of blunt force trauma and asphyxiation. White's boyfriend, Mark Hayden, pleaded guilty to murder last year, and he is serving a 25-year sentence.
U.S. Senator Rand Paul is planning his first big trip across Kentucky since ending his presidential campaign. Senator Paul will visit 18 cities this week, starting today in Scottsville. He'll be in central Kentucky Friday and Saturday. Paul says he will help Governor Bevin get a waiver from the federal government to begin charging Medicaid recipients for their health insurance. Paul is seeking re-election to his Senate seat. He's being challenged by Lexington Mayor Jim Gray, who's favored to win the Democratic nomination. Well, Senate Republicans are uniting behind Majority Leader Mitch McConnell of Kentucky in insisting that President Obama's successor fill the Supreme Court vacancy after the death of Justice Antonin Scalia. Democrats looking to reclaim the Senate majority immediately accuse them of putting politics ahead of their constitutional responsibilities. Scalia died suddenly over the weekend while on a hunting trip in Texas. The White House says the president will make a nomination once the Senate returns from recess.
Supporters of legislation here in Kentucky to push back the opening date for many school districts are now pointing to a study claiming the early return to school costs the state millions of dollars. The Lexington Herald Leader says the travel industry commissioned the study to support a bill to prevent districts from starting classes before late August. Many districts start school in early August, cutting nearly a month of potential business out for the travel industry. Senator Chris Girdler of Somerset is sponsoring the bill, which would set the opening date for schools no earlier than the Monday closest to August 26th.
A pilot project designed to make Short Street in Lexington more pedestrian-friendly is ending. According to the Herald Leader, the city will end the project because of renovations to the old courthouse. The project added art and improved pedestrian crossings, but some nearby businesses complained that it also caused traffic problems. Short Street will return to its original look in the spring. Well, the 58th annual Grammy Awards showcased more than just music, with artists using the spotlight to make statements and pay tribute to music legends.
Terry Okita is at the Staples Center in Los Angeles with some of the highlights.
Put your hands up.
Pop queen Taylor Swift opened the 58th annual Grammy Awards and ruled the show, winning the top prize. Swift's 1989 earned the singer her second career Grammy for Album of the Year. She urged young women to not let naysayers get in their way.
You just focus on the work, and you don't let those people sidetrack you.
Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk won Record of the Year.
You can't read Braille.
Stevie Wonder teased Song of the Year nominees before announcing Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud the winner. And Best New Artist, Meghan Trainor, couldn't hold back tears as she thanked her family.
And my mom and dad for always believing in me.
This year's Grammys stirred up a lot of emotions with performances that paid tribute to some of music's biggest icons. Others used the mic to make a statement.
I'm African American.
Kendrick Lamar sent a powerful message about racism with his rap that won him 5 Grammys.
This is my day slavery.
The audience was brought to its feet by tributes that honored Earth, Wind & Fire's Maurice White, Eagles co-founder Glenn Frey, and blues legend B.B. King.
The thrill is gone. This is ground control to Major Tom.
And Lady Gaga brought the late David Bowie's work back to life.
We can be heroes. Just one day.
Terry Okita, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, Ed Sheeran, Alabama Shakes, Justin Bieber, and Kentuckian Chris Stapleton were among several artists who won their first Grammy last night. Exciting evening.
A lot of fun always. Well, keep it right here this mid-morning. Presidents are concrete figures in our nation's history.
Well, they're also concrete figures in one Virginia man's backyard. Take a look at that. We'll have the story. It's ahead on WKYT Midmorning.
We have a little bit more snow to deal with. It's going to roll on through as we go throughout your day. Once we look past that, then you're talking about a much better weekend in store. I have all that coming up next. Things look pretty good across the region right now. We do still have some fog out and about it. That's going to be our main concern on the main roads. However, the back roads and neighborhoods, obviously, you got a slushy mess outside that you're just going to have to deal with until somebody comes by and knocks that out. Nothing going on now. However, we're looking on Defender Radar Network. Look at the movement of this next complex. It's heading eastbound. It will roll into our viewing area here in the next couple of hours. As we spoke about this morning, timing has not changed from what I was talking about this morning. Noon to 3 p.m. is when this thing moves on in. So in about an hour and a half, you'll see it right along the I-65 corridor, and then you'll see it in the southern half just a couple of hours after that. So it's going to take a little time to get here, but the best chance, if you're looking for accumulation, which I don't know how many people are actually looking for that now after 9 consecutive days of that, it seems. You go I-64 and southbound. You go south of Lexington. That is the best chance of picking up light accumulation with this. I would say roughly an inch or less is the best bet. So is this a high impact event? Absolutely not. But is it going to have an impact? Yeah, it'll have an impact on some of our late in the day commute. Kids coming home from school, if they are at school down south, which most of us are still there with the kids at home. But you coming, your loved one, your husband, wife, whatever, coming home from work, yeah, you're going to be running into that. And you know what? That will have some rain along with it too. So it's a wintry mix. It's not just snow out of this. Sets up in the southern half of our viewing area, and that's where we could see the best opportunity. Pick up some light accumulation. That's afternoon off into the evening. Then it fades away as we go off into the night. Couple of flurries for tomorrow, not a big issue. If you're planning on traveling tomorrow, trying to get the kids back to school tomorrow, I think you'll be able to do that. Still pretty chilly in the 30s there for highs. But then Thursday off into your weekend, it gets much better. You're talking about a pretty decent day there on Thursday. Highs in the 40s, finally bringing back sunshine in the forecast. And then look at this. Look toward Friday. Extremely, extremely nice. I mean, you're talking about 50s and 60s. It'll feel great, 60s down south, 50s elsewhere, and you know what? It does not stop there. We're going off into your weekend, still looking at those 50s and 60s. Really good looking weather once we get past the next couple of days. That wintry mix, though, once again, it's going to be in the southern half of our viewing area. That is the best bet. Lexington may not even see this as it flies on through because it looks like the bulk of it stays south of us. However, we could be clipped with that. So I'd say I-64 into the southern zones. That's where we could see this wintry mix move on in. Not a major impact, but just enough maybe to cause a few issues later on this afternoon.
I can't wait for that warmer weather this weekend, right?
That'd be nice. Can't wait for it.
Wonderful.
Guess we'll have to. All right.
We'll enjoy it.
Well, there's this Virginia man who celebrated President's Day in his backyard, and you can see why he's able to do that with his uniquely patriotic collection of sculptures. Here it is.
Howard Hankins has a collection of 43 presidential head sculptures sitting in his backyard. He was hired to crush the statues, but instead took them back to his concrete recycling business. He got the statues for free from a theme park that closed in Virginia. He hopes they'll find a new home one day, but until then, every time he looks at the collection and it looks back at him, he's happy he didn't get rid of them.
Well, it's one of those
That's
things,
pretty
I'm sure
amazing.
he's just proud as punch to have them, but then what in the world do you do with them over time? So,
Well, I know, and they're not small either.
no.
Wow.
That was Harry Truman with the glasses there. All right, interesting.
Great collection. Well, 2 Best Actor nominees are ready for your living room. And it's the news Star Wars fans have been waiting for.
Chris Martinez has your eye on entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 8.
Star Wars fans got a surprise when Disney released the first teaser trailer for Episode 8. Filming is already underway for the still unnamed sequel to last year's blockbuster, The Force Awakens. Mark Hamill returns as Luke Skywalker, and it's been revealed that Oscar winner Benicio del Toro and actress Laura Dern have joined the cast. Episode 8 is expected to hit theaters in December 2017. New York Times bestselling novelist Pat Conroy says he has pancreatic cancer. The writer behind the books and the films, The Prince of Tides and The Great Santini, posted on Facebook that he intends to fight the disease hard and promised fans a new novel. And with less than 2 weeks to go until the Oscars, now is your chance to see 2 of the Best Actor nominees in their nominated roles. Out on DVD today, Steve Jobs, starring Michael Fassbender as the late Apple co-founder.
Mr. King, I'm a screenwriter.
And Trumbo, starring Bryan Cranston as the blacklisted Hollywood screenwriter Dalton Trumbo. The Oscars will be handed out February 28th. That's your eye on entertainment. Chris Martinez, CBS News. Los Angeles.
Well, it's great to have you along here on Mid-Morning on WKYT as we make it through another wintry day. It's a day of fun for the whole family, and it helps underprivileged children here in the community.
How you can be a part of Unlimited Funtastic 4, next on WKYT.
Here's a reminder, tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is $94 million, and Wednesday night's Powerball jackpot is $189 million. Welcome back in. It's Mid-Morning here on WKYT, and it is a way for you to help underprivileged children here in our community. All you have to do is lace up your roller skates and play around a miniature golf or even laser tag. Lots of options.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And to learn more about Unlimited Funtastic 4, we're joined by Christopher Bryant and Lee Augustus Hines with Partnering for Hope Kentucky. Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, before we talk about this particular event, Gus, why don't you tell us about Partnering for Hope Kentucky and what really it does?
Well, we're a local nonprofit that just started, and we're here to help underprivileged kids, regardless if it's giving out books, coach drives, teddy bear drives. We just recently had one that was very successful, so we're just here to give back as much as possible.
Well, and it sounds like in a lot of different and very creative ways.
Yes.
Tell us about Unlimited Funtastic 4.
Unlimited Funtastic 4 was originally created by Champs, and we're picking it up for one night on the 25th to try and bring our community together.
And so what kinds of events will there be there? We were mentioning 3 or 4 different activities.
You did. There's going to be 3 different packages, all which can include unlimited skating, laser tag, mini golf, and pizza and Pepsi.
Okay.
Well, now, that sounds like a nice
fun, doesn't
it? Can't beat that.
Gus, tell us more about the kids that you serve and what you really hope comes out of this.
Well, we just wanted to have a positive impact on them. For example, we done the Children's Hospital recently. We gave out teddy bears to those who are in need. You know, a teddy bear, it may seem little, but it's a lot to someone in need. So we just trying to put a smile on everyone's face.
Christopher, as you have gotten more and more into this, and you've learned, I'm sure, you sort of uncover layers and you find more needs out there than you even knew about. Right?
Absolutely.
And tell us some of that.
You know, just by doing like the teddy bear drive, like he was talking about, we've had the opportunity to work with several places like Noodles and Company, who's helped us, Sunrise Children's Services. We've helped with the firefighters of Kentucky and a bunch of the different hospitals like Shriners, UK, and St. Joe as well.
I'm sure you find that when it's a great cause, people love to come on board that way.
Absolutely.
Now, for this specific event, how can people take part? What do they need to do?
The most important thing is to let them know that, you know, when they come and get their tickets, that they are with our group. And that not only helps, helps Champs, but it also helps us, so that way we can give back.
So don't just show up and tell them why you're there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your website is partneringforhope.ky.org. People can find out more about the good work you're involved in, and I'm sure more about the event as well, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
And on Facebook as well.
All right.
Very good. And that event, February 25th from 5 until 9 p.m. Lots of fun, guaranteed. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Appreciate you coming in. Well, keep it right here this mid-morning.
I'm going to check in with the Mr. Food Test Kitchen next and see what is cooking up here as we head toward the middle of the week.
We're glad you're with us today. You can try this tender and flavorful dish whenever you're craving good old-fashioned country comfort. Sounds good,
it looks
doesn't it?
hearty, right? Today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, it is braised country short ribs.
We're a nation that loves our baby back and spare ribs, and that's whether they're dry rubbed or slathered with barbecue sauce. Here in the Test Kitchen, we think short ribs are one of the most overlooked cuts in the meat case. They're called short ribs because they're short in length, and they come from a cut of beef called the short plate. You see, the short plate is located right next to the flank and the brisket, so you know whatever you make with these is gonna be good. So let me show you how to make some amazing short ribs. We started by dredging these in some seasoned flour and browning them in a heavy soup pot. Once they're browned, we add some cut up carrots, celery, and onions, along with a can of condensed beef broth to add a nice rich flavor, some water, a bit of fresh garlic, and a bay leaf. Then all we do is cover it and let it simmer for an hour and a half or so until the meat is fall off the bone tender. You see, the meat gets super tender while it cooks, and all the flavors from the veggies simmering in the broth create a sauce that is incredibly delicious. I do hope you'll go online and get the recipe for our braised country short ribs so you can serve your family what we think is the best of the best. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a tender as can be way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Well, you can about make ribs on the grill this weekend, it
Yes,
looks like.
you can.
I keep pushing you that way, on toward that.
Yeah, that's what we want to talk
about the today or tomorrow. You want to focus in on the weekend.
We do need to talk about today.
Okay, just a little bit. Let's go over it. We're still seeing some fog. That will start to wither away. Afternoon, evening, here comes another shot at a wintry mix, mainly for the southern half, but there's going to be a lot of details into this one, which we'll go over at noon. Tomorrow, another day that Bill won't talk about. We're looking at that small chance at a couple of flakes. Now we get toward the good
stuff.
Now we have partly sunny, much milder, you know, all this good stuff, right?
I mean, even 60s in the forecast.
How about that?
It looks good. I'm with you on that.
We deserve it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us for Mid-Morning. We'll update the forecast and the latest news at noon.
The Bold and the Beautiful next on CBS. We'll see you at noon.